Peace Collective. I pray y'all are all doing so well. It's raining, so I really hope you can hear me. Somebody talks with their hands. I know I do, but also for the sake of this video, somebody out there really talks with their hand, and they were just called out for it. And you had to tell somebody to like leave you alone because you just talking. Anyway, neither here nor there. Confirmation burp. All right, y'all. It is storming out here, lightning. And so it was like, okay, get up, go out. There's something about needing to be cleansed by outdoors and by nature, wanting to be in touch with water, but needing it to be in a very organic sense. Like, I'm seeing somebody just landing at the beach, happenstance one day. Okay, just like divine timing. There was something that they had to do on some side of town. They didn't even realize where it was. They were driving out and there's a beach nearby. 111 on my timer. I'm always on the pocket, y'all know. All right, so with that being said, okay, Lionsgate portal is what I just heard. I feel like I'm just channeling. I don't even know if it was like get on here, just talk, just vibe, and say what I need you to say. Somebody needs to hear this message right now, and if you are hearing this message right now, it's because you are being cleansed, baby. You are no longer moving through any hardship, okay? And let me say that in the sense of, when I say no longer moving through hardship, I don't mean that, okay, now life is just easy peasy lemon squeezy. It started raining harder just now. It's going to rain. When it rains, it pours is what I heard. And you're going to be in a calmer vibe. You're going to be in a more sensual vibe, I heard. And also in a more reserved vibe. That's what's going to make you a lot more sensual to people. This is for my divine masculine and my divine feminine. This is not one or the other. I'm not just talking about women. Y'all are getting in the pocket. Okay? I'm seeing someone getting dressed every day. I'm seeing someone adorn their earrings when they put them on. Gold hoops, gold hanging earrings. That's really dainty. And I just saw 8 on the timer. Something about also adorning your throat chakra. Y'all know I always talk about that. So yeah. Also, when it comes to the rain, just flow with it. Say thank you to the rain and acknowledge that Mother Earth needed a cleanse. Y'all know it's a lot going on in the world right now. Y'all know it's a lot. It's a whole lot. And so, yeah, we need a cleanse. I don't like stuff like that, but you know, I will say what I'm literally seeing, but I'm seeing a vision of a mudslide. And this could have already happened and you and your family are recovering. Peace be with y'all. Peace be with y'all. And I pray that everyone is safe if this has actually happened. And so I'm saying a mudslide because of so much rain, and that area that mudslide happened. And this could also be very figurative. So I want you to also think about this as like, this could be someone's life experience, an actual mudslide, or this could have just felt like a mudslide happening in your life where one thing happens after another, and the mud is just catching it as it goes down. It's pulling trees, it's pulling houses, it's pulling all of it through water and earth. Okay? And so this land or this situation that you were in, it had to go. Something about it was, I want to use the word curse. And not in this, you know, overarching term, but ultimately the space was no longer inhabitable. Okay? This space that you were in was uninhabitable. And uninhabitable means that you cannot thrive there. You can only survive there for so long. Okay? And so we are moving into thriving and not surviving. 444, my timer, by the way, because y'all know. So now that this mudslide has happened, and you might have caused it. You might have caused the mudslide because you saw something that was like, oh, no. all of this gotta go. This probably is for a very select group of water signs that had a place that was just filled with dirt and muck and toxins. And you were like, this needs a cleanse. Your mudslide could have been what you had to say. The power of the tongue. You probably let somebody know what they needed to know, honey. 5:30 on my timer. That 8 activating the Sakim. That throat chakra was real activated. So this mudslide, this uninhabitable place is now gone. And now you are recouping. I'm seeing the 6 of Swords, leaving a place that you can no longer be a part of. I think in the original tarot, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I think in the traditional tarot, it is that they're leaving a place that was just burned down or pillaged. So, in that card. And so, with that on the heart and mind collective, I pray that you are in the space of redemption. I pray that you are in the space of enlightenment. I pray that you are in the space of understanding when lessons need to be learned and applied. I pray that you are in a space of love and peace and not anger. Anger no longer befits you, my love. In fact, it makes the situation a lot harder. You had a lot of things to save. You had a lot of things to pick up and say, you know what? I have to look at what's important. What is right in front of me. And that, my love, is what God said. That is what I've been looking for. I've been looking for that dichotomy of you being in urgency and calmness at the same time, understanding what is priority and what just needs a moment of my love and my touch, as a divine would say. So where you can sit back and say, God, let your will be done. Not you had to leave this uninhabitable space to let God just work. Come on. I love that. The rain has lightened up now. I'm excited to look back on this video and be able to, in this message, and be able to like hear the difference in the rain and what it was doing. I even got louder. Anywho, I pray y'all are all safe and sound out there. And if you are needing a reading, then you can go ahead and find the information in my description box. Really, it's just hopping over to Instagram and DMing me. I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.